Hello and welcome to the channel. I'm your host D-Day, and today what I'm bringing you are some Funko Mystery Minis retro toys. So we got super lucky. There was a full untouched case over at Five Below, so I had to grab it so that we can start learning the box layouts. Again, anything could have happened. Five Below employee could have dropped it on the floor. They could be all mix and matched. But I'm learning from my mistakes, and this time, before taking it up to the register, I wrote 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the top row, and then 7 through 12 on the bottom row. So just in case they got mixed up at the cash register, we can put them back in the order that I saw them when they were on the shelf. These Funko Mystery Minis retro toys look really cool, because these are some of the toys that I grew up with growing up in the 90s. So looking at the back of the box, we got a couple of the G.I. Joes. We got Play-Doh. We got a couple of the Mr. Potato Heads. We have Operation, Stretch Armstrong, Glowworm, My Pet Monster. I'm looking forward to that one. The Monopoly guy. And then all of these are rarities 1 through 6 through 1 and 72. I'm really excited about these. What's really cool about doing videos on these Funko Mystery Minis is that I can learn that in every box there will be doubles, pretty much, of the 1 and 6s. So all 4 of the 1 and 6s will be in there, plus doubles. That takes care of 8 spaces in the 12. Then, from what I understand, 1 of both of the 1 and 12s are guaranteed in each box. Then, on top of that, we should have 1 of either one of the 1 and 24s. And then the final spot could be either 1 and 36, or if we're super lucky, either one of the 1 and 72s. So we're not going to get more than 1 in 24, 1 in 36, or 1 in 72 per box unless they're messed up. So with all of that rambling about these Funko Mystery Minis retro toys, let's get into it. This is the first box in the front. First box in the front. It could be left or right, I'm not sure. But for simplicity's sake, it's the front left one. So when you're looking directly at the box, it's the one on the left. It looks like we have the harder version of the plastics, not the soft bags that Funko sodas come in. All right, so let's see. Front and center, front left, what did we get? I believe this one is Leatherneck. It's either Leatherneck or Gung Ho. So this one here, his name is either Leatherneck or Gung Ho. It's one of the two. It is from G.I. Joe, and it is a 1 in 6. So that's pretty cool. I went ahead and I flipped it since I use my left hand a lot when showing these figures. So we have the first one in the front left is Gung Ho, the 1 in 6. Let's check and see what the front right is. All right, and it is one of the harder plastic bags, and now I can't figure it out. All right, so let's see. What did we get in the front right? We got the double of Leatherneck. All right, so another 1 in 6 Leatherneck or Gung Ho. It's one of the G.I. Joes. It's a 1 in 6, and I have a feeling this is where it's supposed to be because they're both next to each other. And I just realized I'm doing the wrong format. I'm doing the format for YouTube Shorts. This is a real video that I'm going to cut later. So let me show this guy spinning on the turntable. So I didn't actually grow up watching G.I. Joe. But I did research the names of these since I knew some of them, but not all of them. And both the Walmart website and I believe the Target website show this guy as Gung Ho. But when I went to the Funko store, it says his name is Leatherneck. So it's one of those two. It's a G.I. Joe. It's a 1 in 6. He looks pretty cool. I like him. Okay, so sorry about that format error. Let's go to the next one, which will be in the middle row on the left-hand side. And one of the things that's kind of frustrating about these packages is that sometimes the entire Mystery Mini is wrapped, and sometimes it's wrapped, but the circle in the top is open. So I don't know if that's an error, 2 different boxes, or what's going on. Alrighty, so we're going for the top, middle, left. And we still have the same bags. I'm kind of curious what the different kinds of bags symbolize in this. But let's see. Did we get something good in the middle row? We got, I believe this one is Snake Eyes. Okay, so that is pretty cool. Like I said, this one is, I'm pretty sure, Snake Eyes from G.I. Joe. Snake Eyes here is a 1 in 24. So we have landed our 1 in 24, and that means we are not going to get the 1 in 24 that I want really bad, which is the My Pet Monster. All right, so we landed our 1 in 24. It was in the middle on the left. So let's keep going with the middle right. And yeah, this is one of those ones that I was just telling you guys, where it has a circular cutout on the top and on the bottom. The other ones are all wrapped. Alrighty, so top, middle, right. Still going with the same bags, which is a good sign. All right, we had the 1 in 24. I'm hoping that the 1 in 36 or the 1 in 72 is next to the 1 in 24. What did we get? We got, I believe it's Cobra Commander. Okay, so yes, it is the Cobra Commander, and this one is our 1 in 36. So from what I understand, this guy is the placeholder for Cobra Commander, this guy, 1 in 36, but also the 1 in 72 Play-Doh Pete, the 1 in 72 Mrs. Potato Head, and the 1 in 36, what is it, Operation Sam? So this guy, looking pretty cool. So we have our 1 in 36. That means we're not going to get the other 1 in 36, which I believe is Operation Sam. I think that's his name, right? It's the guy that's part of the operation table that everybody buzzers, right? So let's check the back rows. I have a feeling that since we found the 1 in 24 and the 1 in 36, we're going to find both of the 1 in 12s, both of them, and then the rest are going to be 1 in 6 doubles. So let's check out the top of the back row left. All right, so this one is completely wrapped all the way around. I'm kind of curious if there's a way to figure out if the ones that are circular cut, are they going to be the good ones, or is it the other way around? Alrighty. Both of the 1 in 12s and a whole bunch of 1 in 6s is what I'm guessing. Alright, so let's see. What did we get? The top, back, left. We got Shipwreck? Is that his name? So I'm pretty sure his name is Shipwreck. He is, I think, part of G.I. Joe as well, if I'm not mistaken. Unless there's a board game that I completely missed out from the 90s that I didn't get. But Shipwreck looks really cool. He's got a parrot. He's got, looks like a fishing line. And he is a 1 in 12. So far, we're doing really good. It looks like the top row will have the good ones. Shipwreck, you gonna stand for me? Okay. Last one in the top row. It is the top row all the way in the back on the right. All right, so let's see for the final one on the top. What I'm gonna guess is that it's going to be the other 1 in 12. All right, let's see. We're still running the same bags, which is really good. And let's see, what did we get? We got, is it? Oh no, it's the 1 in 12 exclusive. I thought this was the 1 in 72. I got totally confused on that one because it completely slipped out of my mind what the other 1 in 12 is. I was right, this is the other 1 in 12. It is an exclusive. I believe this one is Mrs. Potato Head with all of the pieces all mixed and matched and in wrong places. It looks pretty funny, really cute. I love the little flap on the back for where you can store all of the parts. Alrighty, so let me do this real quick, a little Kagemane no Jutsu. We got the doubles behind it. So it looks like top row, we got the 1 in 6 leather neck doubles. We have the 1 in 24 and the 1 in 36 in the middle top. And then we have both of the 1 in 12s in the back. So here we go, bottom row, we're gonna go with the front left, which I'm assuming these are going to be the 3 missing 1 in 6s for the set, and they're gonna be doubles. It's kind of a bummer, but at least if we can learn the box layout, then I don't need to waste my time with the bottom row anymore. This is our first set, part 1. We want them, but the doubles is kind of a bummer. Okay, what is it? Bottom row, front, left. We're running the same bags. Because I know in one of the other ones, I think it was Five Nights at Freddy's, we had 2 different bags while we were opening up. We are probably getting a 1 in 6. What is it? We got Mr. Potato Head. And Mr. Potato Head is a 1 in 6. He looks really cool, super recognizable. Same thing, I love the little flap on the back for all the body parts that go in the back. Really cool. We got a 1 in 6 Mr. Potato Head. All right, so let's put the 1 in 6 back here. And maybe we can do something like this, where we double up on this one and then work this way. Like that. Does that work? All right. Bottom row, front, on the right. I have a feeling about this one. All right. So we are in the bottom row. And from doing videos like these for a while now, I know that the bottom row is usually bad. And of course, by bad, I mean all of the 1 in 6 doubles are going to be in the bottom. So if you need these, the 1 in 6s, grab them from the bottom. If you don't need them, don't ever buy any if it's only a bottom shelf. Same bag. So let's see, what did we get in the bottom row, front right? I'm assuming it's going to be another Mr. Potato Head. And I'm right. So we got our second Mr. Potato Head, looking just as awesome as our first. He's got a black cap on. All of the pieces are where they're supposed to be. I think the flap is completely adorable. And this one is the 1 in 6, where the 1 in 72 is Mrs. Potato Head. All right, we're going to put the doubles over here, and we're going to go middle row of the bottom on the left. Alrighty, we are in the bottom row. We are most likely going to get a figure that we don't have yet. A little bit of a teaser. One of the doubles I'm going to be able to give to somebody. Alrighty. Same bag. Good sign, right? What did we get? We got Mr. Glowworm. Very, very cool. So Mr. Glowworm is going to be in the bottom row in the middle. So go ahead and grab yourself one of those if this is the one that you want. He looks adorable. I absolutely love it. He makes me want to take a nap right now. This is the one that both me and Christina were really excited about, was the glowworm. So we are in the bottom row, in the middle, on the right. Alrighty, and a little bit of a teaser because this video is not going to come out anytime soon. I'm backed up by a lot of editing. This one is going to be Christina's gift. That is, if I'm right, and the one that is right next to the glowworm is another glowworm. So let's see if I'm right. Did we pull another glowworm next to the glowworm? So there we go. We got another glowworm. He's got his sleepy eyes, all green with the corn on the cob looking thing hanging from his sleepy cap. Love it. I'm so happy. This extra double, one's going to go in the cabinet, of course. And this extra double is going to go to Christina. Very cool. And we are down to our last two, which are probably going to be doubles. We are on the bottom row in the very back left. Oh, whoa. So I'm looking at the back, and I was going to be cocky and say I know exactly which one this one is. But we actually have two missing 1 in 6s. So yeah, since we made the exclusive of the Mrs. Potato Head, I don't think this is going to be the Stretch Armstrong. This might be the Monopoly Man. All right, so let's see. Did we get the 1 in 6 Monopoly Man or Stretch Armstrong? We got the Monopoly Man. So if the Monopoly Man is the exclusive 1 in 6 that we have, then how are we going to get the 1 in 6 Stretch Armstrong? That's what I'm curious about. The Monopoly Man, he does look really awesome. Super recognizable, of course. It's the Monopoly guy. Loving the top hat and the expression. We'll put him over here. And yeah, we are down to our last one. And this one's probably going to be another double of the Monopoly Man. But if we're lucky, this one will be Stretch Armstrong because we're missing that. All right. Moment of truth. What is the last one? This is the bottom, all the way in the back on the right. Curious. How are we going to get Stretch Armstrong if this is another Monopoly Man? All right, what did we get? Did we get Monopoly Man or did we get Stretch Armstrong? We got the double of the Monopoly Man. So this definitely makes me wonder if we got the Monopoly Man in the bottom, maybe a different box might have the Stretch Armstrong in the top row where Leatherneck is supposed to be. All right, so this box was accurate, I would say, because from what I understand, we will always get all 4 of the 1 in 6s and then doubles of them. So that's 8. Then we have 1 spot for the 1 in 24, 1 spot for the 1 in 36, and both spots that are left over are both of the 1 in 12s for the box. So there should be another box out there that has the other 1 in 36, the other 1 in 72, the other 1 in 72, and then of those 3, we're probably going to get the other 1 in 24. Which the 1 in 24 exclusive is the one that I want. I grew up with My Pet Monster. That's the reason why I bought this box. So if you like content like this, be sure to subscribe with the button down below and hit the bell so you're notified when another episode is up, because I'm going to do a part 2 of this. Also, if you can, smash like to keep series like this going and leave a comment. Do you recognize any of these retro toys? And again, thank you so much for joining me today, and I'll see you in the next episode.